Good morning, Firewood friends. This is Chris, and we are in the wood yard today. Now this morning, I wasn't in the wood yard. I went to the farm where I've been cutting my free wood, all the wood that's back in that area back there, that big chunks of ash, and it was frozen enough this morning. It got down to about 25 last night. It was frozen enough that I was able to get on the field, drive across, and get to the wood. But it was warming up fast. Right now it's already probably in the mid-30s, and I knew it wasn't going to last long. It was going to turn to soup because we had a lot of rain last week. So what I did was I quickly cut this stuff right here. So I cut it real quick, threw it on, and I got the heck out of there because it was getting soft already, and I knew if I stayed much more than another half hour to an hour, it would have been bad. I would have got stuck getting out because there was guys there, obviously the last couple days trying to get on. I could see it was all tore up. But it was frozen enough this morning that it was firm that I was able to drive out there. So I cut one tank full, loaded it up, and got the heck out of there before I couldn't get out because it was warming up fast. So I'm gonna unload this now, and then I've got 2 wood deliveries I'm gonna do today. And when I get back from that, I've got to make a phone call. I got another source possibly for some free wood. It's about, maybe half an hour away from here. They had a bunch of storm damage last year, and in the ad that I saw on Craigslist, the guy's he said it's oak, pine, ash, maple. He said a little bit of everything. And it's in an area I know where there is a lot of oak wilt. And so there might be a lot of oak trees that went down. So he had some pictures, and it looked like there was just a little bit of everything. So I'm going to try to get a hold of him today and see if I can get over there either today or tomorrow and cut some more free wood. So that's my plan anyway. But this place that I'm going to be going to hopefully it's a heavier wooded area, and it doesn't look like a lowland like the farm is. And I think I might be able to take my trailer and load that up and get quite a bit of wood. So we'll see. We'll find out. Hopefully it'll be a good thing. So we're going to get this wood unloaded. So here we go. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I just threw in these chunks from a pile I had over there. This is stuff that as I was cutting one of the big loads of wood that I got, there were some pieces that were smaller and they were dry when I split them. So I threw these in, and then I'm going to go to this pile right here, and I'm going to pull out enough to make a face cord for this load because my first delivery is 1 face cord. So I'm going to get this loaded up, and I'm going to go deliver that, and then I have 2 more deliveries, and both of those are mixed hardwood maple that people want. But this guy wanted oak because I got a little bit left. He's a past customer, so I'm going to load this up, and we're going to go deliver this load in just a minute. Okay, so it is loaded. Again, it takes like 5 minutes for me to throw a load on, and I stack it because, and I've been asked this by people, you know, if you're delivering it and just throw it in a pile, why do you stack it into the truck? Number one, because this pile that I got this from was just loosely thrown into a pile, so I really had no idea how much there was. So it wasn't like a stacked cord or, you know, half of a 2-cord pile, face cord. So what I do is I just throw it in, and basically 3 rows equals about a face cord. And then I always throw a few extra pieces in here. And that way when I get there, I've only been asked like 2 or 3 times in, you know, the last 6-7 years that I've been delivering wood. You know, people want to know, how do I know I'm getting the right amount of wood? And I just tell them, well, each row is 6 feet long, it's 2 feet high, approximately. And that way, if you figure it out, 4 feet by 8 feet for a face cord, if you go to 2 feet high, 6 feet wide, it ends up being, if you figure it out as far as the square footage, it ends up being a face cord. And I do that because if you throw it in loosely, it ends up being kind of mounded up, and it's hard to actually for me to get out of there. When I go deliver this now, I can just scoop it up and chuck it off, so it's actually pretty fast. And it doesn't take that long. So that's why I stack it. And I also stack it in my trailer when I deliver. I've mentioned this before too, because in the trailer when I'm delivering, I usually do 2, 3, or 4 face cords at a time in the trailer here. If I'm doing 2, I can throw it in loosely, no problem, it fits fine. 3, it's kind of heaping, you know, because it's not organized, so you actually get a lot more fluff to it. It's a lot of dead space. And 4, I have to stack it in order to get enough wood in here to equal the 4 face cords. So that is why I stack the wood. So I'm gonna go deliver this load now. So here we go. I am at my location, and supposedly the money is in the mailbox, so we're gonna go get some money from the mailbox. We will see. Look at that. There's money in the mailbox. So, it says Firewood. I guess that's me. All I gotta do is throw the wood off, and I can drive away. So it's kind of nice when you can just grab money, throw wood, drive away. So I'm gonna throw the wood off right here, right now. Okay, let's see how long this takes. I'm thinking 5 minutes and 13 seconds. We'll see how I do. Here we go. Start the timer right now. One row down and the extra stuff, so 2 to go. How am I doing on time? 2 rows. 1 to go. Get close. One more. There it is. Done. It didn't take too long. I'm guessing it was about 5 minutes. Because the timer on the camera says 4:40, and I did a little talking ahead of time. Did a little talking afterwards. Let's see what we got. Let's see what the prize is. The prize is a couple grants and a Hamilton. So here we go to the next one. I am back in the wood yard. I just got back from the first delivery, and I've got 2 more deliveries. So this next one is going to be this big maple I have here, and so I'm going to load it into the truck, and then we're going to go deliver that one, and then I got 1 more after that. And then we're going to do some splitting probably today. So here we go. I'm going to load this sucker up. So there it is. It is complete. Again, 5 minutes or less to load it. 3 rows. And threw a few extra chunks. Actually, I'll throw 1 or 2 more on just because I'm a nice guy. So you can see these pieces are pretty substantial. They're bigger than normal. They're all, you know, around 20 inches, 22 inches. Pretty darn long chunks. 1 more, just because I feel happy today. There we go. There's enough. So we're off to go dump this load, and then I got another one. So on down the road we go right now. I'm back. I delivered that load, and I got a text for someone that contacted me a few days ago, said that they're home and I can deliver it anytime. So I just started loading some more here. It's for a fire pit again, and so I'm loading the big stuff from this pile right here. So I'm gonna load that up. I'm gonna go deliver the next load. So that'll be a third load today. So awesome. I'll be right back as soon as I get it loaded. So there it is, the wood is in. I'm going to get some more money because I like it. So here we go, down the road again with another load of maple, also known as maple. It's really good stuff for a fire pit, and I've been asking everybody, is it for a fire pit or is it for a fireplace? Because the pieces are so long, I'm afraid that if I deliver it to someone that's going to use it for a fireplace, and they have a little bitty firebox that the pieces won't fit, and I don't want to make anybody mad at me and shoot me or anything. So here we go. Well, I just got back from delivering my last load of wood for today. That's the third load I delivered. I did a load of oak and then 2 separate loads of maple. So that's all delivered. Money's in the pocket where it belongs, in mine, not theirs, as I like to say. Now, because the day is beautiful, it's about 45 degrees and sunny, I'm gonna do some splitting. So we're gonna work on the big piles over here of the mixed hardwood that I bought, and then some of this ash that I cut 2 weeks ago, and then this morning I cut this load right here. So I already got the splitter over here, so I'm ready to fire it up and start getting going into the pile. So there's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to start right over here. Just kind of work my way that direction through this juicy stuff here because it's really wet. It's stuff that needs time to dry, so I want to get it done before I start working on the old wood, because the old wood that I bought from the last load that I got from my logger sat in his yard for like a year, so it's 50% dry already, but this stuff is juicy. When you split it, the water, you can just see it. So that's what we're gonna do, some splitting. So here we go. I quit. My splitter just ran out of gas. I'm out of gas. I've been here for 12 hours now. It's time to be done for the day. I'll show you what we got done. By we, I mean me and you watching, because that's what you did, you watched. So I started, I don't know, somewhere in here, got through a bunch of this, and this is where I ended up. So I still got a long ways to go, and I'll just keep going this direction and get as much done as I can. The splitter seems to be working just fine with the new welds that are on it. And tomorrow morning my plan is I'm going to get up early, try to get to the farm just as it gets light, because it's supposed to freeze again tonight. So I think I should be able to get on the farm and cut some more free wood, some more of this ash, do a load of that, and then I got 2 firewood deliveries for sure, maybe a third one. I just got a call from a guy, so we'll see. So that's enough for today. Thanks for watching. Please hit the like, subscribe buttons, poke them all. They're fun. And I will see you tomorrow. Same wood time, same wood channel. Good night.